A woman in Atlanta was imprisoned for 53 days because authorities mixed up her name with another person's name. It turns out that there are two black women in the planet by the name of Teresa. So as a result, one of them gets to go to jail for 53 days.
The shocking part of this story is that this woman's name is Teresa Culpepper. And she called police.
She called police because her car was missing.
Right. She called police because her car was missing. Then they arrest her because they think there's an outstanding warrant for her. Her name is Teresa Culpepper. The person they were looking for had a different last name.
Yeah.
It's not like they confused her with another Teresa Culpepper. They confused her with another Teresa.
No, but you don't understand. Two black women, both with the first name Teresa. That's it. That's all.
But in Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
Right. So her name's not even, the other woman's not even, they're not even looking for Teresa Culpepper. They're looking like for Teresa Jones. And they take in Teresa Culpepper, and she was there for 53 days. Oh my God.
53 days, she's telling authorities, she's like, you have the wrong person, okay? But they had to, okay, so the guilty Teresa. The reason why there was a warrant out for her arrest is because someone alleged that she assaulted another man, right? So there's a warrant out for her arrest, and then it turns out that after they arrest the wrong Teresa, they had to look for the man who was assaulted 53 days later, and then bring him to jail where they were holding the wrong Teresa, and have him testify and say, no, that's the wrong Teresa, you can let her go. And it took 53 days to do that.
Do you think there is any possibility that if her name were Penelope Scarlett O'Sullivan, and they were like, oh no, we're looking for another girl named Penelope Baxter, they would have taken in this white woman and held her for 53 days because she had the name was Penelope? It's crazy. And only her public defender, he had to go find the guy. It took him forever just to figure out that it was the wrong woman, but it's $12,000 to bond out, and she's poor, and her family didn't have to. Oh my God. How lazy are you?
Nearly 2 months in prison for something that you did not do. And people will not listen to you. You are begging. You're like, we have different last names.
Well, those 53 days are going to be, I hope, a fairly profitable 53 days for her ultimately.
You know, back when I was a DA, this happened all the time. All the time. Almost every single week, we would get a Juan Gonzalez and it'd be the wrong Juan Gonzalez. But we were actually looking for a Juan Gonzalez and we had the wrong Juan Gonzalez. I have never ever had a Juan Lopez when we were looking for a Juan Gonzalez. And the other thing is, even when we have the wrong Juan Gonzalez names match, worst case is that we get that straightened out in 2-3 days max, which is, again, unacceptable to start with. But 53 days, something went severely wrong here. I mean, as Ben pointed out, they're different last names. Yeah. And how does it take 53 days?
Different, and obviously different address.
Different address.
Birth date, height, weight. It's all different. Oh my God.
It's a clear reckless disregard for arriving at the truth. They just don't care. And Ben is 100% right. Okay, this would have never happened to Penelope O'Sullivan. Let me tell you, it would have never happened to me. Like, I would have thrown a crazy hell if this had happened.